Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the gorgeous Miss Lady Pop Hunter here, having a little bit of a discussion, and that is taking a look at some of the most disappointing action figure cancellations of 2021, this past year. And this is a court of public opinion based on comments from viewers and personal opinion, of course, because there might be things that were canceled that people like and there might be things that I missed that people thought was a big deal, an important idea. But we're going to take a look at a few items here, and we're going to start off with Hot Toys. Hot Toys with Agent Smith. Now, Agent Smith here has been announced twice. Originally at SDCC 2018, and then again this year. Now, initially when it was announced for 2018, Sideshow was going to carry it, and then they canceled it. It was going to be an SDCC exclusive, I think. Then, earlier this year, at the beginning of the year, I think, Sideshow announced it again. Okay, Hot Toys is going to do it this time. Canceled again. Canceled for the second time. And I'd love to find out the reasoning behind this, because I have not been able to find out any information about this. You could speculate it has something to do with the film, because of course you don't just get the actor's likeness permissions. There's a lot of permissions that go into something like this, and maybe the Wachowskis had something to say about it when negotiations fell through with them with Hugo Weaving. He was originally cast for the Agent Smith, didn't like the direction of the script, sat in negotiations with the Wachowskis, who walked out on him, from what I understand. And of course the filming in this became official in 2019, The Matrix Resurrections, the film that's currently out now. And a lot of people are saying that Hugo dodged a bullet by not being in the film. That's a matter of opinion. But pretty shady if that turns out to be the reason why. Next up, you all saw this one coming. The Rancor from HasLab. Poor Rancor monster didn't make it. He didn't make it. There was a lot of complaints about it, but at the same time, a lot of people were feeling this. There was a lot of people that were down for this project. They didn't like the paint scheme, but that's something that could have been fixed. All you saw was a painted prototype. So, subject to change, right? I think what really threw Hasbro Pulse with this was their tier reveals. Instead of Silicious Crumb, give us the Rancor Keeper. Instead of a piece of cardboard for the second tier, give us Ula. I believe that's the name of the dancing girl. That's what a lot of people were asking for. Hasbro did too little too late, and this fell through, unfortunately. Next up, Quantum Mechanics QMX. And of course that is Montgomery Scott, James Doohan from the original Star Trek. And I have 4 figures from the QMX Star Trek line. This one and Sulu were the next 2. And they did release a few of these, but they canceled all the additional pre-orders. So there are a few of them floating around. You can find James Doohan's Scotty here on eBay if you don't mind paying like $800 for it or more. I don't know how many were released, but I do know that Big Bad Toy Store and Sideshow canceled all their pre-orders, and that of course goes for the Sulu as well. And again, it pops up here and there on eBay every once in a while if you don't mind spending $700 or $800 on a figure. I don't know why they canceled the additional pre-orders, but I do know they are no longer carrying Star Trek for the 6th scale line. Another company is doing that now. Next, Zika Toys, the Sectars. And these are 1/18 scale, 4 inches roughly, little taller than your traditional raw G.I. Joes, although they're jointed pretty much the same. At 4 inches, being insect people, I guess that counts for 1/18 scale. And this is Wave 2. Wave 1 was produced. They had pre-orders, they produced it. I think you can still get Wave 1 off of Zika's website. Wave 2, canceled. They dumped it. Lack of interest. Unfortunately, same thing that happened with their Buck Rogers line. A lot of people were really into the Buck Rogers 8-inch figures that they had released, but they only got as far as 2 figures with that. But they had, I think, what was it, 5 pictured on the back of the box. Lack of interest. They just couldn't afford to produce it, and the same thing happened here with the second wave of Sectars, unfortunately. And you saw this one coming, didn't you? That is the Gorgon from the Mego Hammer Classics line. This is the only one that I've heard of to be officially canceled by the Topps Mego collaboration. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anybody has gotten any of their Topps Mego figures yet, have they?
Oh, wow.
One delay after another. Lots and lots of excuses. But I don't think anything's actually been mailed out yet. I could be wrong about that. You know, if you were into Megos and you got yours, let me know in the comment section down below. But this is the only one to officially be canceled. Not sure why. Topps gave no explanation. And as far as I know, their partnership with Mego is 86th at this point. It's gone. So it was a mistake anyways, I think. Giving people a week to come up with money for 2 figures every week. I think it was too much. I think even if they gave it a 30-day window,
That's still a lot.
yeah, it would have worked out better if it was 30 days. But
Yeah.
a week, I don't know. And it remains to be seen if others get canceled from this line. Next up, Black Series CARA DUNE. CARA DUNE, which a few of these got out too, but then Hasbro stopped producing them because Disney fired the actress.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Girl got fired.
from The Mandalorian. And she was a popular character. She was doing a good job on the show, apparently. But, you know, Disney likes to pretend to be all political and social because, you know, these companies don't really care about anything. They just act like they do. They only really care about your money. But they canceled the figure. There were a few out, but all pre-orders were canceled. You can still find it if you want to spend over $100 for it on eBay. But, you know, there's your pre-order cancellation notice from Big Bad Toy Stores. We've been informed by Hasbro they have canceled production of the Star Wars Black Series CARA DUNE and will not be fulfilling our order. So we must cancel. Had no choice in the matter. And that's unfortunate. Again, people who were trying to, you know, there's completists out there who are trying to stay on top of it. Now they're forced to pay like a big price for it on the aftermarket, and you know that's where almost all of them probably ended up after this happened on eBay. And then this one was a big disappointment for me also because I had this on pre-order, and this is from Chronicle Collectibles, and that is the 1/6 scale Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan the Barbarian. And this one was up on pre-order for quite a while, and then suddenly people started getting cancellation notices, Sideshow, Big Bad Toy Store, wherever. They started throwing them out. People are like, well, what happened with this? What happened with the Conan figure? Because the likeness is out there. Super 7 is doing Arnold Schwarzenegger likenesses for Conan figures. Was there a problem with the licensing? No, it was a bankruptcy problem. Chronicle Collectibles was going broke. So they canceled all their pre-orders and they went into Chapter 11 and disappeared. And if you put money down on it, you were lucky to get it back. From what I understand, there are a lot of people that put money down and their money disappeared, and they contacted the, you know, Clayton Everett attorney at law here, who is the official attorney for Chronicle Collectibles. But this was canceled this year in 2021, and you see the date on that. So they were already having financial problems before they even got going. And they were still trying to put stuff out there. But that's what happens, folks. And that's just taking a quick look at some of what I thought were the most interesting or biggest action figure cancellations this year. And if you know about another one, feel free to post it in the comment section down below. Let us know what your thoughts are. Did you have any of these on pre-order, or is this anything you were looking for? I was down for the Agent Smith, the QMX Star Trek figures, and that Conan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was on the list for all 4 of those. And so they were all canceled on me. I was disappointed. You know, I don't want to pay $800-900 for Scotty. You know, when I had a solid pre-order for it, sitting there for like a year, waiting for it to come in, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, they're not going to make them after all." That's great. But yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Please do give the video a thumbs up, share it if you can, subscribe if you know all that good stuff. Check out some of the other videos, and if that's it, then what more can I say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.